Okay, we had introductory session, right? So just we have a quick review what we have discussed. Frameworks of Python, Django, Flask, Pyramid, Bottle, and TurboGear. Among all this, Django is the most famous framework. Okay, Django is the most famous framework. So here, to become a Python full stack developer in the Python world, we have three positions, right? Backend developer, front-end developer, Python full stack developer, right? So here, backend developer deals with the logic and flow of data. Means what response to be provided to the end user, what to display as response to the end user taken care by this backend developer. So the process result to be displayed on the web page. So the what language to be chosen for that Python, what framework for it, Django framework, and the database we are using like MySQL or Oracle. It has also got its own database. It has got its own database SQLite 3. Python has got its own database SQLite ID, PyCharm Professional. PyCharm community is only for writing Python code. PyCharm Professional for developing applications. VS Code. Front-end developer responsible how data appears to the users. That is how good the data is presented on the web page. So these front-end developers with the different colors, texts, images, tables, forms, frames. So they are going to present the data on the web page. So HTML for presenting your data on the web page. CSing for adding the styles to HTML. Bootstrap some predefined styles we are going to import. JavaScript for adding some dynamic nature to HTML pages. So as part of this, right, I'll be discussing HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I'll come back to this Django, right? Django framework. So today I'll be starting with this HTML. Okay, clear notes it's available, right? Don't worry about these notes, right? So you can do parallel along with me the practicals for this Django. It's a hands-on batch, right? Where you can do parallel along with me, right? Yes. So
Sorry for interrupt. Actually, sir, I tried to run as what last class you discussion. I practice it. I have get one error. So if you help me something.
no, nothing practicals. We didn't do any practicals in the last week. Forget about it. Still that virtual environment creation, anything I didn't discuss.
Okay, sir.
Last week there was no practical session, but here already I've got all the Django installed virtual environment create. That's why I was able to work. But you people still that Django installation, virtual environment creation, all this was not done, right? So don't follow that. Just for a sample example, I have shown you, right? But you people still all the installations, everything still. Okay.
Not installation part. Only whenever I am giving in the URLs part, that link if whenever opening in the any of the browser, and that whatever the HTML code I write in that views dot that while I am getting some error.
Mm,
A demo is equal to true. That error I am that one is not showing.
First, for example purpose, I said you first. Later we discuss in brief about those things, right?
Yes. Thanks.
That will just say how simple developing an application, right? With the simple steps already the code is generated. To show you that I showed one example in the last class. So HTML is the major language of World Wide Web. www is what? World Wide Web. Web pages are written in HTML. Web pages are written in HTML, which enables to bring together the text, the images, videos, links, etc. all into one place. So web pages written in HTML enables us to bring together the text, images, videos, links, etc. all into one place. One second. Okay. HTML is a markup language. HTML is a markup language that does all the structuring and formatting job. HTML is a markup language that enables all the structuring and formatting job, right? So what is the full form of HTML? Hyper text markup language. Hypertext markup language. So what do you mean by hyper? Hyper means non-linear access to the information, non-linear access to the data. Non-linear access means, what do you mean by non-linear and linear access? What do you mean by linear access and what do you mean by non-linear access?
One by one, and
Linear can be go anywhere.
linear means one by
Straight
one.
way. Linear means straight way. Non-linear is any jump.
Linear, simple example, a labor example, right? Linear. For example, if you are reading a storybook, right, from the first page to the last page, linearly you are supposed to read, right, to understand it, a storybook. But non-linear means, for example, you want to refer, if you want to refer to any Python topic, some lists in Python you want to go through. So directly using the index non-linearly, you can go to that particular page and read that, right? That is non-linear access. Linear means first to the last, one by one. Non-linear means in the wherever you want, in the middle of it. Means anyone can access anything from the World Wide Web. Anyone can access anything from anywhere from the World Wide Web. So HTML is a non-linear access to information. And hypertext, you are saying, right? Text means HTML code is a simple text. And M means markup. Means here in HTML, you need to know the tags. We have got a tags. Here tags are used to mark the information. Means I'll be discussing one by one tag in today's session. So here tags are used to mark the information. Tags means, for example, I want in B is a tag, bold tag. For example, I want Python to appear in bold. So B is called bold tag, opening and closing. So whatever is there within this bold tag, this is called a bold tag. Means this Python appears in bold. You should have seen in Microsoft Word, bold, underline, all this. For bold, we have got B. For underline, you got U. Means whatever you are keeping in B and slash B, everything appears in bold form. Whatever you are keeping in U and slash U appears in underlined form. These are like a tags. We use some kind of tags to mark the information, right? Yes. So it's a language. It is a language. So nonlinear access, it's a simple text. We use tags and it's a language, right? So it doesn't require any installation for this. Doesn't require any installation for HTML. So simply you can have a notepad, a text editor, and a browser. Browser means already you should have got a Chrome browser, any browser, right? Chrome or Mozilla or Internet Explorer, Edge, any browser, any one browser, and any notepad is enough, or any other text editors. Steps in writing HTML code. For writing HTML code, we use Notepad. A web browser like Chrome, Mozilla, etc. Right? Now, see, we'll be discussing about one by one HTML tags. First, just to go through the tags. Later, we discuss practically this. So, generally, in HTML tags, starting a tag means in the angular braces you keep the name of the tag name you should give. Closing a tag slash you should say. So opening a tag B is there. This is called opening a tag. Slash B, closing a bold tag. Opening a bold tag and closing a bold tag. opening and closing. Every HTML code should be every HTML code should begin with HTML tag and end with /HTML tag, right? It has to start with HTML and end with HTML tag. So whenever you are see, generally when writing Python code also, you will be writing HTML code, we will be embedding HTML code within that. So how will you identify from where that HTML code is starting? Means HTML and /HTML, from where it has started, from where it has closed. So the first tag, what is that? HTML tag. This tag identifies that the document is a HTML document. Just this tag is their HTML tag is identifies that the document is a HTML document. HTML is not a case sensitive. See, Python is case sensitive. SQL is not case sensitive. HTML is also not case sensitive. Whether you are writing in uppercase or lowercase, it doesn't make any difference here. We have got a tag called header tag. It consists of only one tag called title tag in it. Here within the header tag, we keep a title tag to specify the title for the document. Within that, we have got a document title, right, to specify the title for the document. And one more, and that we had introductory session, I said, right? Let's check this. Front-end developer responsible how to present the data on the web page using this HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap. This is what I'll be discussing before I go with the DJANGO framework. And backend developer need to have this Python and DJANGO and database knowledge. So DJANGO and FLASK, these are the two major. See, all these are the Python frameworks: DJANGO, FLASK, Pyramid, Bottle, TurboGate. All these are Python frameworks. The mostly used framework, Django and Flask also used. This both I'll be discussing, right, as part of our course. So talk about the full stack developer. Bridge the gap between the back end and the front end. Needs to have the knowledge of both front end and back end. It has to have the knowledge of both front end and back end. Full stack development, right? It is a process of developing both front end as well back end web application. So if you are entering any registration form or login form, whatever details are entered, whenever you click the submit button in the middle, Python has to take that entered details and has to store that details in the database. And again, tomorrow, if you want the details to be displayed on the web page, if you want to retrieve or if you want to read, then Python should go and bring the data from that database and should display on the web page. Okay. So HTML tag just it says it's HTML document for keeping some title, right? Title to specify the title for the document. And the important tag here, body tag. Okay.
Sir, can you give any example when you said like the Python has to get it from the database and it has to store? Can you give any example for this? Because it is little confusing.
That all we'll be discussing, right? Practically. How Python is going to take the data and store in database. So
Okay.
that as part of the multiple examples, not one or two, multiple examples we'll be discussing related to that.
Okay.
So MVT architecture. If we are following MVT architecture here in Python. MVT architecture. In Java, MVC architecture. M means databases. View like Python, Python views, Python logic. T means template. Means using this HTML, CSS, JavaScript, we create web pages. How is interaction between these? First, my discussion will be on these templates. Okay, later I'll come back to the templates, but before that, you need to have the knowledge on this HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Later, I'll discuss about this models, views, and later how this interaction between these three. Finally, at the last, interaction between these three MVT, models, views, and templates, how they are going to interact. Models means databases, views like Python, templates like the web pages. Now, whatever we in the body tag, there is a tag called body tag. Whatever we want to display on the web page, everyone everything should be kept within the body tag. Whatever you want to display on the web page, everything should be kept within the body tag. Whatever you want to display, everything should be in the body and /body. BR tag, just like /n behavior. In Python, this is /n behavior, right? In the same way, to go to the next line. Control to go to the next line. I means italic. There's a tag called I for italic, for the text to appear in italic format. Text to appear in italic form. There's a tag called B, bold tag, bold tag. Text appears in the bold form. Text appears in the bold form. U means underline. P means paragraph tag, displays the data in paragraph. If you want to write comment in HTML, comment, exclamatory mark, hyphen, hyphen, whatever comment you want to write it, again end with hyphen, hyphen. Okay, so these are the first basic tags. Later I'll discuss some more, but before that, you have got a body tag. Body tag is there. Within the body tag, we have got some attributes like BG color means background color, the color to be displayed for the background. For the web page, I want some color. That is for the web page. Text, the color to be used for the text in the web page. The color to be used for the text in the web page. Now let us see one practical example for the tags we have discussed here. So if you want to do parallel, you can do parallel along with me, right? So first create a folder. Go and create a folder, right? I'm creating a folder in the C drive. HTML, I created a folder with the name HTML I created, and all that I'll be saving within this. Create a folder. Yes. Open a notepad. Open a notepad, right? Now writing an HTML code within this. What is the first tag? I want the sessions to be more interactive. Everyone try to respond. What is the first tag? HTML tag. And first it has to end with HTML. HTML/HTML. Similarly, if you want to give some title to your document, head tag. I want to give some title to the document, right? head slash head. Within the header tag, there will be a tag called title tag for displaying title. Okay, sample web page. What is it? Sample web page. Slash. Okay, whatever you want to display on the web page, whatever you want to display on the web page, within the body tag, body slash body, body and slash body. Body and slash body slash. So compulsory whenever you are opening some tag, you are supposed to close it. For example, I want to display. Python is dynamic typed. Python is dynamic typed. I want this entire thing to be in the bold form. B and slash B. Everything appears in the bold form. For example, Python is interpreted. Everything I want in italic form. Everything I want to display in italic form.
Sir, is this applicable in the title also or only in the body?
Title, see, only for body only. Okay. What all these things, everything within the body tag only, right?
All this body, italic and everything.
Title is just in this way you will be getting here like this. Untitled notepad is there, like title you will be getting there.
Okay.
Here you can see, right, untitled notepad, just like that way for your web page also you'll be getting title there like that.
Okay.
Everything appears in italic form. This appears in the bold form. Yes. Python user friendly. Python is user friendly. Underline from slash u. Underline and slash u. Okay. So Python is dynamic typed, Python is interpreted, Python is user friendly. One is appearing in the bold form, in the second line appearing in italic form, third one appearing in underlined form. Save it, file, save. Within the C drive. So within this HTML folder, I'm saving it. Any name, first one, sample 1.html. Sample 1.html. I'm saving with the name sample.html. You're supposed to save with .html. Save it. Okay, you have saved it. Just you written some codes. Now go to that page. Go to that. Whenever you are saving, you will be getting in this format. Can you see in this? Right click that file and say open with Chrome. Chrome you want to open, Firefox with open, Internet Explorer, Edge with which browser you want to open. Chrome browser, check it. Chrome browser, yes. So Python is in the browser you are getting. Python is dynamic typed in this but everything you are getting in a single line. We have given in 3 lines. Python is dynamic type, Python is interpreted, Python is user friendly. But everything you are getting in the single line means how I want in 3 different lines. I want to write in 3 different lines. So apply break here, BR. Go to the next line. Here also. Apply BR. Apply BR break tag. Break means go to the next line, right? Yes. Check this. Now go back to this web page and can you see this circular arrow for refreshing, refresh. Now can you see in 3 lines? The first line in the bold form, the second line italic form, the third line in underlined form. So in different, see very simple, right? B indicates bold, I indicates italic, and this underlined form. Okay. For example, not only a line, a word also, even the word. For example, Python is general purpose. Python is a general purpose programming, is a general purpose. General purpose programming. So here,
No voice.
yes, right? So Python is a general purpose programming. Here, yes, this Python I want in the only this word I want in the bold form. Only that word if you want in the bold form, what do you do? B and close the B here itself, /B. If you are keeping capital B or lowercase b, doesn't make it, it's not case sensitive. So Python only appears in the bold form. Python only appears in the bold form. This general purpose programming in the italic form I want. Just give only that in italic form, whichever you want in the italic, I and up to where you want in the italic form. If you are not closing this /I here, if there are any other statements after this, everything will appear in italic. So if you are closing here, only from here it is here to here, it will be italic. If you are not closing this /B, that everything appears in the bold from here to there. If you are not closing this bold tag, from here onwards, everything appears in the bold italic form. Yes, check it. Now just go and refresh. Just go and refresh. Python in the bold form. This general purpose programming in the italic form. And this, I want Python in the bold form I want, in underlined form I want, and in italic form I want. All the 3 tags I need to apply for it. Okay, bold tag. Next, underlined, it should be in underlined form. And close this underlined here itself. So in the bold form, in underlined form, and also in the italic form. All the Python in that /I. Understand? So Python bold tag is applied on it and closed. Underline tag is applied and closed. Italic tag is applied and closed. In the bold, in underline and italic form, it has to be displayed. So before we need to save this. So here, before your sample, your file name. Star is there means it is not saved. It is not saved. Control S for saving. Control S for saving this and refresh. That's it. Python in the italic, in underlined, and in bold form. So I was just discussing about okay, break tag we have discussed, underlined, italic, bold, underlined, body, head, all this. But here body tag has got many attributes like okay, BG color, text. So whenever you are writing, for example, this body tag. In the body tag, whatever you are observing here, everything in black and white format. Black and white means the text in the black and that background in the white. White color background and the color is in black. See, this is the tag name. To that background color, I want red as the background color. The text color, I want as yellow color. This is the tag we say, this is the here body is tag name. BG color is what? Attribute name. What is that? Red attribute value. Okay. So just to go back to this and write the same thing. Within the body tag, I want whatever text is there. Okay. The entire background, BG color, some color you can give any color, red. The entire text color I want in yellow color, right? Just I'm giving here body is closed, background color red, text color yellow. So here it has to be saved. Star is Control S. Go and just refresh. Just go and refresh. Is it appearing right? Now can you see background is red. The text color is yellow. How good you are going to present the data on the web page that is using HTML and CSS. Yes, the text color. Any queries you got, anyone till here?
No, sir.
Next
So
is
only the body will be displayed on the page, right? Nothing else other than that.
whatever you keep within the body, that is only going to be displayed. Whatever you keep
Okay.
within the body, only that will be displayed. If you want to
Okay.
display anything on the web page, keep that within the body tag. This is the only, and these are the for formatting purpose. All these are the tags. This you won't see. The results of this you will see. Italic, bold.
Okay, got it.
You see, if you open any web page, any application, right click that web page, you'll be having a option called view source. View source. Whenever you say that view source, you'll be seeing this kind of codes. Means how that web page is designed, what is the code written for that. Right click and if you say view source, just like so here web page is there. View page source. I'm saying view page source. The same code what I have written. Okay. Okay, now there's a mm, okay, next is we have got headings. I want talking about the font. The font is too small, but I want 1 second. Example. Now, headings. HTML provides 6 tags for headings from H1 to H6. HTML provides 6 tags for headings from H1 to H6. H1 will be the bigger heading. H6 will be the smallest heading. From H1 to H6. For example, here I'm writing H1. Here I'm writing H1. There's no kind of indentation here. Python programming. I'll copy this for 5 more times. Mm. H2 slash H2. H3 means it has provided 6 tags. H3. See the difference? To see the difference, I'm typing all this. H4 between H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. See the difference. The same text has to be displayed in various headings. H1 is the biggest heading. H6 is the smallest heading. So, like if you want of what size, you want H1 means, you want smallest means this. I want a medium heading means go for H3. H6 slash H6. Just Control S, you say, save it, go and refresh. Just refresh. H1 will be the biggest heading. H1. H6 is the smallest one. This is the smallest. This is H2. If you want H2 size, you want H3 size, medium. H4, H5, H6 is the smallest one. Okay, fine. Okay, next is you want the text in the scrolling form. Just I'm copying the same. Now, for example, mark you. For example, here I'm writing Here I'm writing 1 second. Here, just in H1, new for example, new DJANGO batch starting from today. New DJANGO batch starting from today /H1. So what I'll do, H1 is the, okay, marquee, within the marquee, say MARQUEEE, marquee. Just like in the news, you will be seeing, right? Breaking news, like in the scrolling form, it will keeps on scrolling in the same manner, right? A marquee tag. Refresh, it goes in this way.
So can we increase the speed?
You can control the speed, I'll discuss. Okay. So here, 1 second. Observe marquee, displaying the text in the scrolling form marquee. So here, if you observe attributes of this marquee, attributes of marquee, behavior is there. Scroll, slide, and alternate. Scroll, 1 second. Scroll, slide, see the attributes. 1 second. I'll come back to this behavior, right? I'll come back to this behavior. Loop, how many times you, okay, these things I'll, background color is there. Direction is there. Height is there. So just see the height and BG color first. Height and BG color. Okay. See here for marquee, height equal to 80 I'm giving. BG color COLOR equal to some green color I'm saying. Any color, now check it. What I did, so first still if you want to format this, height 80, BG color is green for the marquee. Just to go and refresh. Yes, just refresh now. Refresh. In this way you get. So here, right. Okay, in this way, right? So background color, BG color, green color you got. The height is 70. The height is 70, right? If you give the height of this, can you see this height? This one I'm talking. Okay. Now this one. Now we have got a behavior is there. Observe this behavior. Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Behavior is there. One more attribute. Okay, you have discussed about height and BG color, right? Yes. So mark you behavior equal to scroll. If I say behavior equal to scroll, right? Yes. Text scrolls across the mark you. Just observe this difference between the scroll, slide, and alternate. Three are there. See, first one. Behavior equal to scroll. Behavior equal to scroll. Okay. See, this is scroll. Comes from one side and goes away from the other side. Scroll means it comes from one side, goes away from the other side. Goes away from the other side. This is what scroll. But there is one more slide is there. If I use slide here instead of scroll, if I use slide, just refresh it. Refresh comes from one side and stops at the other side. It stops at the other side.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, this inside this mark you, the text which is scrolling, it is coming down for me. You in your browser, it is like in middle of that
What is the height you have given?
mark you tag.
Height.
Height 50 I have given.
Share your screen. You will be sharing the screen.
Okay.
That green color icon. Yes. What is that you have given? Mark your behavior.
Behavior scroll I have given.
Height 50, peachy color is green, text color white. Background color is green, but your text color is, what is the text is white? Remove the text is white.
Yeah, I tried to change the font color. Okay.
No, not like that. How to change the color, I'll say.
Okay.
Font,
Okay.
font tag is there for that.
Okay, sir.
And here height you give some 70 you give. Refresh it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sir. Okay.
Stop share.
Yeah.
Okay. So here it's coming from one side and stopping at the other. This is what? Slide. This slide. Scroll means comes from one side, goes away from other side. Slide means comes from one side, stops at the other side. There's one more behavior. What is that? Alternate. What is that? Alternate. Alternate. Say alternate. Alternatively, it moves across the web page. See, it comes from one side. Alternatively, again left to right, again right to left, again left to right. It goes like this. Again, it goes like this. Alternatively. Alternates. In this way. Okay. Next, you know about, we have discussed about the height. We have discussed about the BG color of this. The behavior is there. Scroll, slide, alternate. Okay, loop means how many times you want the marquee to cycle. Any positive integer you can give for -1 if you are giving for continuous. Loop equal to -1 or loop equal to 6 times you want to loop. BG color we have seen, background color green we have given. Direction is there. See this direction. See BG color equal to green. Direction up, down, left, right. Direction equal to up. See here up to now it was coming from the right side to left side. Left by default left. If you want to right, it goes means direction equal to right. I'm saying RIGHT. Now check it. Previously, but this is that default. This is the default one. Left side it refreshing, so it goes to the right side. Direction right I have given now. This alternate, so alternately it moves. Now, for example, height 400 I will give. Height 400. BG color is green. Direction equal to up I will give, not right. Up I will give, up. Direction equal to up. Now check this. 400, see, up. Alternate. Height is 400 I have given, height 400. Alternate I have given, behavior is alternate I have given, right? Okay, fine. That's fine. Now, just I'll make it as 70 only. Background color is green. Direction, I can remove the direction. By default, it takes direction left, it will take. There is some more attributes for this marquee tag. If you are not giving this, all these are optional. All these are optional. If you are not providing also, it is going to move. It is going to scroll. These all are optional, but if I want some background, okay, you will get some background. If you want how to move that alternatively, and height, if you want, scroll delay is there. The height specifies the height of the marquee, specifies the width, like a scroll delay is there. Scroll delay. Scroll delay means, for example, refresh. Scroll delay means, okay, I'll just go to this and I'll say like scroll delay. Scroll delay equal to 70. I'm giving scroll delay equal to 70. Refresh. Okay, for 70, you're not seeing much difference. Now I'll go and make it 700. I'll make it. See, 700 means in this way it goes. So moving scroll delay. Scroll delay equal to 700. Okay. Okay, fine. So in this way you can go, right? Yes. This I'm removing. Okay. So this recording mark you if you want that. Okay. Still I didn't save it. Save it. Control S. Now as usual. Fine. Next font tag is there. Font tag. It has attributes such as size, font size, font color, font face. Size ranges from +6 to -6. +6 is the bigger size, -6 is the smaller size. Font, and how much, what should be the font size, what should be the font color. See the total text appearing in yellow color. If you see the total web page color is yellow, total web page, the text color is yellow, but I not like that. I want a specific line in a different color, a specific word in a different color. So we have got font tag available. Font tag, the size of that, the color of it, the face. Face means what? Like the Arial, Times New Roman. You'll be having multiple faces, right? Whichever you want. Courier, Arial, Times New Roman. In this way, whichever font. Yes. So here font is the tag. Even if you're not providing anything, by default size it takes, default okay, face and color it takes. So for example, I've given size 6 only. Color is given a blue color for this. Face is Arial, right? Font tag. Okay. What I want, this DJANGO framework, this is the text which has to be displayed with this size, with this color, with this face. Can you see the Django framework that it's appearing in Arial format, blue color. If you want in this marquee, if you want this to be in the blue color, in the marquee tag you give font. Within the marquee, outside the marquee, before this H1, font color, equal to which color you want to provide, pink. Face, if you want to, you can give face, and close this /font. Just go and refresh. In this way. Or if you want blue color, PLUE. In this way. Okay, so you are supposed to give in separate font tag. This is a marque, this is a marque. Within the marque, you are keeping this font. Yes. Yes. Okay, this is font tag. Next, we have got subscript, superscript. Subscript and superscript tags are there. For example, within the same thing I'm writing, subscript and superscript. For example, how to write H2O? You know, H2O, how will you write? Subscript. H2O. In chemistry, right? How will you write H? This 2 should come where? Subscript to H, right? Not like this. If you want to display this data, H2O, 2 should be answered. So what I will do? H1, everything in the H1 format. H subscript. See, for H, I want some subscript 2. O is the chemical name of water. Chemical name of water. /H1. H2O is the chemical name of water. Check it with the reverse subscript. S2. Refresh. Can you see H2O is the chemical name of water? Similarly, superscript. Try to say me example of superscript.
A square.
X square and
For example, a plus b whole square. Try to say the formula for this.
A
H1
square plus
A
B
square plus B square plus 2AB.
a plus b. What is that? A plus b
SUP.
Try to say everyone.
SUP.
Subscript
SUP, sir.
SUP superscript 2. A plus b whole square superscript slash SUP. A plus b whole square equal to
A
A
square
super,
plus B.
A
sub
superscript
A superscript 2.
2.
A superscript
a superscript 2 again a square
and
slash SUP a square
plus
S.
plus
2AB.
B
a
B
square
square.
B
plus
B superscript 2.
B
superscript 2
superscript 2.
superscript 2 again slash SUP
plus 2AB
Plus
plus
2A.
2AP
and H1
slash H1. Check it. Are you getting the same? See a square plus 2AP. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. See this way superscript. For example, there's one more called okay, what was that? This is subscript, this is superscript. Strike is there, strike. Okay. Okay, for example, H1 Python course. Python Christmas offer price. Strike it. Strike this 30,000. Slash strike. Beside it 12,000. Check it. Run this. Python Christmas offer price 30,000 by this. Okay, break has to be given, right? BR tag. BR tag.
/H1.
/H1 if you are giving, BR is not required. If you are giving /H1, right? BR is not required. H1 means automatically it goes to the next line. Listen, you want BR tag is not required. Wherever you're using H1, we're not using any BR tags here. If you're using H1, H2 tags, BR is not required. Automatically it goes to the next line. Yes. Python Christmas offer price. This is a strike. It's 12,000. Right, in this way, formatting the text and then different colors, fonts, right? We are going to display that. Okay. Yes, div and span is there. Yes. Next, we have what HTML common tags. HTML common tags are available. HTML common tags means, see, for example, I want some employees data is there. I want to display on the web page in a tabular form. Customer data or employee data, student name, rule number, branch, college, like customer ID, customer name, branch, balance, that in tabular form I want some images to be displayed on the web page. I want some images to be displayed on the web page. I want some tables to be displayed on the web page. I want some lists of markers, bullets to be displayed on the web page. And I want to divide the web page into 2 rows. I want to display that, I want to divide the web page into 2 rows or 2 columns horizontally or vertically. See, I want to, for example, here this is your web page. Yes. See, this is your web page. This is your web page. In this web page, okay, I want to divide into 2 halves. Here, one registration form, and here some data has to be displayed like this. In this way, how do you want to divide the web page into 2 halves? Otherwise, if you want to divide the web page in this way, in this way, different, for this we are using frames. Okay, fine. So we have got different tags like lists, HTML tables, HTML images, HTML hyperlinks, HTML forms, HTML frames, and videos and audio. How to embed some audio on the web page, how to embed some video on the web page, how the images on the web page, tables on the web page, forms on the web page, and dividing that into frames. That is okay. Later, using cascading style sheets, using CSS, you can get much more styles. Using CSS, right, cascading style sheets, using that we can get much more styles which can be added to your HTML tags. To your HTML tags, you are going to get it, right? Yes. Just, okay, 1 second. Alpha, okay. So in the tomorrow session, my discussion will be on HTML tables. HTML tables are images, right? How to embed HTML tables and images on the web page. So I'll forward the notes till here, what we have discussed. Just hold on for a second. 1 second. In the Zoom chat, I'll paste that.
Hello, sir.
Any query? Someone was asking a query, right? Yes.
Yeah. Sir, the video will be available for recording?
Yeah, yes, it's recorded, right? You will be getting the recorded videos. So in the check-in by afternoon, you will be getting that recording to your mails. Check your mail address. You are given some mail address while joining this meeting, right?
Yeah.
To that you will be getting it.
Okay, sure. Sir, one more question, sir.
Yes.
Sir, this Django and Flask will be helpful for me to developing any AI application or something like that. If I are developing AI application, so it will be helpful for me.
So lot of what all the web applications we are developing today, right? In Python, if you want to develop, right? So this Django is required.
So
Web
AI application.
You can deploy model using Flask.
Yes. In Flask, we're using Flask and using Django, we can implement the models also, right? These days, even in machine learning, like even in data science also, this Django framework can be used.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
One second.
Sir, what about the WhatsApp group for this class
Yes, sir.
discussions?
Yes. I'll create. One second. Mm, tomorrow also, everyone can attend the session same time, right? Okay. 1 second.
So, sir, this course is only on weekend, right? Saturday and Sunday.
So here, Saturday and Sunday for 2 hours, 2 hours on Saturday, 2 hours on Sunday we'll be having. Later, once we go with the applications creations, I'll be increasing to 2.5 hours, right? On Saturday, 2 hours on subscript and superscript. 1 second. There is also one tag called center tag. Whatever you want to display in the center, we have got center tag. Displays everything in the center. Okay. Paragraph tag to display in the paragraph form. Okay. One second. So now you can see in the chart, right? In the chart, sir. Oh. Okay, second. Right. Now you can copy, you can download the notes, right? In the chart, in the Zoom chart, I forwarded HTML notes.
Yes, we can do it.
Okay. You can download in the HTML notes, right? Everyone finished? So tomorrow, same time at 8:30, right? We'll discuss more on this HTML tables, images, right? Fine. So I'm stopping for now. We'll continue tomorrow. So same link you can follow tomorrow. Yes.